Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're in a great day, great night, my name is Brianna, and this will be another cool video. It's gonna be like a week in my style, kind of what I eat in a week, and showing you guys some fun activities. There's gonna be a lot of food, little projects I do, as well as a little health update on some of the hormone stuff. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get going. To start out, I didn't really film me making this, but I made some yummy strawberry muffins with a little avocado and tomato. I had some little strawberries I need to use up. So of course, I decided to make some muffins, and they were so yummy, and then had a little side. So I've also been wanting to add a little more dairy into my diet. If you know, I've had some sensitivities, and I've been wanting to add, try to implement a little bit. So for this time, I was having just a little slice of cheese from a little dairy, like more a local one, and I just had this on some bread with some avocado, some leftover chicken from dinner a couple nights ago, and some oranges, and then some orange juice stuff from Costco, not from concentrate, and it's so yummy. And of course I had it in my cacao cup that my sister gave me. This was lunch, like a half lunch, so eggs and then some more muffins. I'm just about to go into my doctor's appointment. Well, go into it, it's virtual. To talk to him about my diagnosis on my blood test. I don't know what's going to come out of this. I am excited because it's my first time doing labs since last July when I started this, so I'm hoping that stuff has regulated and is good. Nervous too, but hoping for the best. Okay, so for dinner, I was cooking up some like pork steak things, and then cooking up some potatoes. For the roast, I mixed in some bone broth and then the seasoning and let that sit for a while. And then I want to show you guys a little bit of outside. It's hopefully kind of warming up a little bit. It's been on and off. Breakfast on this day, I decided to make some French toast because it's been sounding so yummy. So I first mixed up a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. I was just like a new recipe, so I wanted to try this first with this like cinnamony French toast stuff. After I got that all mixed up, I cracked in a bunch of eggs. And kind of, I guess the idea with this is you get the bread and you dip it in, you put a lot of butter on it on both sides, and then you put the cinnamon and sugar, and then dip it into the eggs and then cook it like that. Now the recipe I saw, they baked it, but I did not do that. And I just kind of cooked it on the stove or like on a pan like I normally do. You can see it's like kind of dark, but ended up being so yummy and so delicious and just really yummy, like cinnamony kind of. So after breakfast, I went outside and I actually cleaned up a whole bunch of leaves out of all the gutters on our house because they definitely needed some help, a lot of them. I did the backyard, you can see now, and then I ended up going to the front and doing all that too, and our roof looks a lot better now. After that, I went and I had this Jesus picture. I needed to put it into the glass and hang up on the wall. So this is kind of some shots of doing that. And then our finished picture up on the wall with some of our wedding photos, and looks gorgeous because up until now, it's just been a blank frame on the wall. I also, on Facebook Marketplace, got a whole bunch of like Western decor. So I was pulling it out so I could clean all of it at this point. Just like to sanitize anything I get, and everything is gorgeous. So I'm so excited for all this. For lunch, I ended up making some burritos. I had some beans I had in the freezer that I pulled out and then mashed up, and had like that cheese I showed you before with some chips and salsa. Today I have my puppy Mason, and we're gonna go on a little adventure exploring ghost towns here in Utah. I have this old book we've had since I was little, my parents did, and then I've looked online to some ones here in Utah I'm gonna go to. It is raining a little bit, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do, but we're gonna try to see what we can do. And if not, it'll just be a nice little drive, and we'll know what to explore next time, right, bud? Right. Yeah. I was really sad, so there ended up the weather being really bad. And the ghost towns I tried to see, they were like on private property, so I couldn't actually like show anything, but they were kind of cute to drive past. Alright, so I must have finished filming that day, but for breakfast the next I had some oranges, eggs, toast, cheese, and avocado. And then I got about making the bed, cleaned out all the sheets and all this. Got to take the duvet cover off, and then went and did all the laundry. I do it all on Mondays and just sort into their different areas, different colors, and I wash that, and it just seems to be a really good, easy pattern to do, and it's just fun. Also, y'all, double yogurt. I've never gotten double yogurt for store-bought eggs. I've got them from stuff that we get home, but never there. So some more eggs, scrambled eggs, and then toast with cinnamon and sugar, and of course our orange juice, and then chips and salsa. I know it's a weird mix, don't at me. For lunch this day, I had some fries that I threw up in the air fryer with some avocado, and then leftover meat, I want to say, from a few days before that when I wouldn't film. For dinner, I was making up some homemade stroganoff, so I gotta mix up my noodles, get those cooking up, and then started cutting up the onion. Yep, cooking up the onions and then doing a little bit of meat. I don't know why. I love stroganoff. Does anybody else love it? I think it's just so delicious. Also, I used up the rest of the bone broth on this. I definitely need to get some more, but I need to find a different brand. If I didn't mention, Nikki Philippi, who's the one that got me into it, and it was really yummy, but I need to get into more. Find like a different brand, because it's supposed to be really good for you and all that stuff. I'm just mumbling at this point. So for this breakfast, it looks like I had some German pancakes. Oh wow, I can't even think about it, but they were so yummy. I love German pancakes so much. It's so delicious. Can't even know if anyone else, but like the only place here in Utah is you can get a big box of bacon for cheap, because it was very yummy bacon, but I just showing you guys this big thing of bacon. So I like to make up some homemade syrup. It's like equal parts sugar and equal parts water, like brown sugar and then water. For this I did 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water, and then while that was cooking, I mixed up some waffles and started getting those cooked up. So while those were cooking, I went back over to my syrup and had about a teaspoon of maple extract and stuff. I'll leave the link down below, and it's really yummy syrup. So this was my little mix. Some bacon and eggs and some waffles. Also, y'all, this week of this batch, I found 3 other sets of double yolkers. It was so crazy. I have never found this, and there were so many. I don't know what was going on. Even these like boiled eggs were doubles. And then here's, I guess, some more toast and eggs and bacon, because that's what I eat a lot. Oh, and we're adding some oranges to it. So yeah. So I just was editing the video and realized I never did a really follow up on the whole medical thing. So I met with a doctor, and I was actually really disappointed, because my doctor that I really liked a lot, he's awesome. He retired, and I didn't know that, and I was a new one, and I didn't really like the new one at all. But maybe I'll talk about it a little bit later. We'll just see. I'm going to kind of go into my diagnosis, everything. My hormones are looking really good. A lot of improvements. Everything has pretty much gone back to normal. We have in like normal levels, except iron. It had a little more than doubled, but still really, really low. So I need to keep doing the iron. And then my DHEA, which had been high before, went up a little bit higher. So she kind of suggested stuff to do, the new doctor, but like not really helpful stuff. So I don't know if that really made sense, but whatever. I'll have to look into that and stuff. I am taking stuff that's supposed to be lowering it, and it's not really, so I don't know what to do there. And then, what was the last thing? Oh, and then progesterone are not real. We don't really know if it's like evened out or not, because that can change depending on when your period was and stuff. And so we think it was low, and probably the low the first time because of my, I was probably ovulating at the time, so who knows how that all happened, because I actually filmed this a little bit ago, and now I'm just finishing editing it, and all that, so, yeah. That's kind of a little medical update. I was really disappointed in that whole lady doctor. I just have a hard time with doctors and connecting with them and having them feel like they hear me. And I didn't feel like this new one did. And so, honestly, I'll probably start looking for a different hormone doctor. I don't know. I really liked the guy before, and I don't know why he had to retire because he was awesome. And he's really the first doctor I've ever had that I really connected and I felt like heard me and validated kind of everything that I had been feeling. And this new one, she didn't smile. And I'm very big on loving to see people smile and them happy and all that. So, yeah. Oh well, I'm sure she's great with other people. I just had a hard time connecting with her and with art. But that's kind of my little update help thingy, so